People think it's this big, long story. In reality, it wasn't. You know, when I got there, they had a number 9, Brian Golazzi, who wore it the year before. And of course, it's his right to keep it. And I didn't even ask for number 9. I knew that it wasn't even an issue. So they gave me, I think, number 24 to start, and I didn't like that. They gave me number 19, and I wasn't happy with that. And I remember I went into Muzz McPherson's office, and he was this grumpy old man that was our coach, but he treated me really well. And I asked him, I said, Muzz, I really don't like my number. Can I change my number? And he was, when he talked, he was always spitting, and he's yelling at me, and he said, Jesus, why don't I just give you 2 9s? And I'm sitting there, and I said, well, okay, I'll wear 2 9s. And he goes, no. I said, yeah, I'll wear 2 9s. And little did we know that that would change, you know, everything for me and became part of my trademark to be number 99, but it just all happened kind of pure luck.
When I got to Long Island, and I didn't say boo. I wasn't going to say boo, and I didn't want Al Arbor to talk to me, Bill Torres. I'm afraid they're going back to junior. You didn't quite make the team yet. You got to grow a little bit more. And I was just kind of like, you know, watching my P's and Q's all the way through training camp. And finally, Jimmy Pickard, the equipment guy, comes up to me and goes, well, kid, we got to pick a number for you. And he brought out this huge sweater that was worn by Dave Cameron the year before. Now, Dave Cameron's like 6'6", 245 pounds, big, burly left winger. I'm like 5'10", 180 pounds, you know, but it's number 19. And I'm thinking, I'm 19 years old, God, Paul Henderson, 19's a cool number. Slide that jersey on, you know, the sleeves are like this far past my arms. It's down over by my knees, and Jimmy says, how do you like it? I said, I love it. I love it. I wasn't giving it back, but 19 became my identity.
Coffey on a rush, right in, shoot, scores!
I just wanted to make the Edmonton Oilers so bad. I think my number at camp was 52 or something. And I went in there the first exhibition game that I was playing, and number 7 was in my stall. I didn't know, so I had no idea. And back then, you didn't get what you wanted. You got what you got. It was, the team tells you this is the number you're wearing it. And then when I went from Edmonton to Pittsburgh, Rod Buskus was a defenseman on the Penguins. Had been there, you know, 3 or 4 years, whatever. Buskus, a real respected defenseman. And he asked me if I wanted it. I said, no, I'm fine. I just wore 77, represented Canada in the Canada Cup, and I said, no, I'll stick with 77.
When I first went to Los Angeles, and I wanted to wear 30, because that's the number I basically had wore all the way growing up. They weren't taking it down from the rafters because Rogie had it and it was up in the rafters. I didn't want to ask Rogie yet. And so 29 for my first game, and then I switched over to 35. And so a lot just depended on whether the trainer was willing to give you the sweater number, whether the sweater number was retired. But if I had a preference, 30 was my number, my go-to number. And I'm glad I got to wear it in Toronto because that's the last sweater I got to wear and the only one that I have framed.